Hello, welcome to my channel, Sea of Infinity. In this video, I just wanted to quickly kind of discuss just some ways or signs that, God or, creator source or, the grander universe can, however you like to define it, can, show up in your life or be sending, signs or little messages to you in your life. I guess just different things to kind of, keep an eye out for if you are kind of looking for those signs of communication or what have you. The little tidbits of synchronicities and such like that. So there's the aspect of things like angel numbers and such, various combinations of numbers and things having different meanings from numerology and what have you, showing up in your reality, which, can appear in so many forms where you can see numbers. When you're out and about, like on signs, on cars, when you're like scrolling through the internet, when you're watching a movie or something, on people's clothing, just so many ways that numbers can appear to you in that way. Then there's also the aspect of, Mother Nature itself. So certain, patterns or things like that in nature or in the clouds or, things like that, or, feathers and leaves falling or coming across, certain flowers or butterflies or, certain animals crossing your path, birds flying over or making certain sounds. It doesn't, in that aspect, doesn't have to just be sight. Like sometimes it is the sounds of nature itself is almost trying to speak to you or send you a sign or message sometimes. Even through people themselves, obviously the people might not be necessarily directly aware that's what's happening, but you might just hear someone nearby say a certain thing, or someone might come up to you and say a certain thing that just kind of twigs a little message of synchronicity, or just like creates a little light bulb moment, or gives you a little intuitive nudge or feeling. That can be all ordained by God to be trying to communicate with you. Even just like certain happenings or circumstances throughout your day could be trying to lead or guide you in certain directions or bring your attention to certain things. Even just your own, obviously outside of your own intuition, because we're talking about outside sign and symptoms in a way, but even just things like, certain urges or intuitive nudges that you might get, whether it's to go and do something or be somewhere, talk to someone, say something, eat something, just, all those sort of things can be little, messages or signs linking you to a greater message. Even things like flashing lights or what have you, or sirens, so whether you have, certain lights or sirens going off at certain times when you or someone has said something as like a sign of confirmation, or, trying to get your attention or lead you, to an intuitive thought or what have you. Certain smells and stuff too that you might just randomly smell or, come across that kind of feels like it's, bringing you to a greater intuitive nudge, or creating a little light bulb moment of a thought for you. Even, when you're, say, searching through a list of movies or shows, or skipping through songs or what have you, certain songs or TV show names or something like that might just kind of pop out or stand out to you, or a random one might just kind of pop up that you weren't really expecting and such, and that can be another sign or synchronicity for you. Even just things as well, like getting random, say, pamphlets or letters or things like that in your mailbox that may just have a message or a keyword in there that kind of stands out to you and triggers a little, synchronicity or intuitive thought for yourself. Even things like, just a random object falling down or moving around like in your surroundings. Could be like, you know, another sign or message trying to stand out to you and get your attention. You know, for example, like a book just falls off your bookcase, and there could be you know, the title of the book or a certain random page that you just flip to might have like a little like synchronicity or like little intuitive message there for you that just triggers that knowing. But yeah, there's so many ways that, you know, the universe and spirit and such can be trying to communicate certain messages or synchronicities to you, to, you know, let you know you're on the right path, or to give you certain guidance, or to just, you know, get a key message through to you. So if you aren't feeling like super confident or super strongly aligned to your own inner intuition, where you're able to just like pull those sort of things straight through for yourself, there really is so many things that can be happening in your outside environment and reality that can also be trying to communicate things to you in little ways. So just little tidbits to be, you know, keeping your eye out for, and to not, you know, necessarily just brush it all off, because sometimes it really is, you know, spirit in some form trying to communicate something to you. And by, you know, following those sort of guidances and intuitive nudges or synchronicities and such really can help strengthen and align you with your own intuitive guidance, as you kind of really resonate and take note of how those intuitive nudges and such are kind of like feeling within yourself, and you can kind of, you know, get a stronger sense of that feeling of intuition within yourself, and get it, you know, a greater sense and understanding of where that is leading you to. So yeah, just a quick little, I guess, rundown. Like I said, there's so many ways, an infinite amount of ways that synchronicities and, you know, messages from spirit and the universe and God and what have you can be trying to come through for you. But yeah, just something to be mindful of and to look out for on your journey. All right. Sending you so much peace, love, light, and blessings as always.